Okay, so the reason I wanted to see, instead of only giving a call center, we might come into the situation that we come up with some of the technologies where these technologies or these practices or this domain are written by a candidate, a very fewer candidates, are written by a very fewer candidates. So in that cases, what we need to do is like, we need to understand that particular domain. We need to do some dive deep on a Google, read about that particular domain, try to understand what this particular domain is doing or what this particular technology is doing. And then after coming into the conclusion, then we might come up with a kind of a thought process. Okay, instead of going only with the sure shot, this particular domain keyword like a contact center or a call center, we might come up across with additional keywords, something like now we have come up with call center solution, call center software, customer service software, contact center as a service, call center studio, call queuing, call attendance, call answering, call routing, click to call, customer interaction channel, omni channel, omni hyphen channel, omni space channel, communication platform as a service, CPPAS, service cloud, IVR, customer profiling, customer experience, CRM, chatbot. See, so basically these are all the a kind of a sub keywords which are basically doing a job of what one person in a contact center would be doing. So there might be a people who might write this kind of a keywords, but they might not write this contact center or a call center in their resume or in their profile. Agree? How many came across such kind of a scenarios?
True, Shiv. We should understand how these guys are writing. Like, by reviewing 10 or 20 profiles, we can generate the keywords and understand how people are writing. And then, we can understand how many synonyms are there for the same name.
Yeah, absolutely. When I gone with pure play contact center or a call center, I hardly found a handful of candidates. Means I can actually in fact count. So it was that situation, but wherein when we try understanding what this technology is, so people who are working on a service cloud, they're also contact center people who are working on a omni channel, people who are building this chatbot, people who are building some platform related to customer experience, so people who are building some platform related to customer profiling, people who are building some platform which is related to voice responses, people who are building some platform which is related to email response management system or email responses. That's again a part of a contact center, but they might not write contact center because they do not call that particular practice as a contact center in their own organization. They might call some other practice. They might call it say customer experience. They might call it chatbot. So in that way, when we go with a list of additional keyword search, now can we give these many keywords in a Boolean and keep it still optimized? Answer is yes. But can we further optimize it? That's where the opportunity comes of Boolean in Boolean. Let's say this is the first approach, call center, or this is the second approach. But in Google, we have a limitation of 32 keyword. In LinkedIn Recruiter, we do not have any such limitation. Up to 800 keywords we can run. But again, there might be some keywords which we might miss. What happened, Mamta? Not like a school. No, not like a school.
Huh?
Please,
Oh, wow.
we'll also laugh.
We'll see this how it is.
Shiv, I think you have done like find and replace in earlier session.
What?
By giving some, you have done find and replace, or by giving this, you have automated this actually in Word or Excel in our earlier classes, like how to put
R builder, right? That's fine, no problem.
No, I thought of would like to see the same example. I forgot how you have done.
Let's take it. R builder is a different. We can use a concatenate formula or we can use a R builder also. That is still fine. Okay, now email response management system. People might write in a different ways. Interactive voice responses. People might write in a different ways. IVR, customer experience, customer profiling, service cloud, service CPPS, communication platform as a service, omni-channel, customer interaction service, call center solution, call center studio, call center queuing, CWS, call center as a service. So these are all the various kind of keywords what we're trying to write. But uh, so in the interest of time, I'll move because this is kind of a little lengthy process. But this is where a couple of weeks back, I worked around. Let me just show you. So this is just to show you the set of keywords, what we might come across. Okay, so there were more number of keywords, in fact. Okay, so now this is where it is. So starting with the bracket. So first I took all those possible keywords, which we just seen in another page, all those possible keywords where people might write contact center or spelling mistake instead of CENTRE, they might write CENTER, or call center with spelling mistake, customer care, business support.
We are not able to hear you.
Can rest other hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, yes.
How about others? They get to hear Shiv?
Yeah, they can hear me.
Yeah.
You can ping in chat. Whoever can hear me, please ping in chat. Who can't hear me, please ping in chat. I think everyone can hear. Okay, let's move on in the interest of time because this would take a lot of time. Okay, so if you see here, call center, customer care, business support, customer support, we just shown a sample of keywords over here. This might be the sample, but otherwise the actual sample looks like this. The actual work look like this: customer support, CS, technical support, customer service, technical support, sales service, interaction center with spelling mistake, customer interaction, call interaction, or customer contact, or online help, or online support, or online customer, or online care, or care online, or support online, or customer experience. Okay, so this becomes one set. I want people who would have written something this, or people would have written something this: user or customer or call or business or technical or call or interaction, and any one word from this: inbound, something like user inbound, user outbound, user communication, user telephone, user web, user chat, user email, user messaging, user interaction, user experience, or consumer inbound, consumer outbound, consumer communication, consumer telephone, consumer web, consumer chat, consumer email. Because if this is the one combination which is making a straightforward combination, this is the one combination which might be making an indirect combination. Any word which is a user or consumer or customer or call or business or technical or calls or interaction, along with and inbound or outbound or communication or telephone or web or chat or email or messaging or interaction or experience. Any one set from this. Though I spent a couple of hours, that's the reason I just wanted to take in the interest of time in a little bit of speed. And so, okay, first, or we want.
Shiv, sorry.
Yeah.
Can you please zoom in a bit? I can't see any. It's looking very small,
like
tiny.
It's like that actually. Okay. Now.
It's better.
Okay. So first thing, contact center or contact center with spelling mistake, call center or call center with spelling mistake, customer care or business support or customer support or CAS, that is contact center as a service, or tech support or customer service or technical support, or sales service or interactive center, interaction center with spelling mistake, or customer interaction or call interaction or customer contact or online help, online support, online customer, customer again with spelling mistake, customer or customers, online care online, support online, customer experience. Any one word from this which is straightforward, which we found now in the other sheet. Pretty much the similar words, but there might be another set of words which could be the combination of user or consumer or customer or call or business or technical or calls or interaction, and inbound or outbound or communication or telephone or web or chat or email or messaging or interaction or experience. Something like any one word from this, or any one word with the combination of these and this, like user inbound or user outbound or user communication, consumer communication, consumer telephone, consumer web, or customer communication, customer telephone, customer web, or business telephone, business chat, business email, any one word from this along with any one word from this. So this is first Boolean, which is straightforward. Second Boolean, in Boolean, first bracket along with combination of any one word from this. And again, we need something additional keywords. This is giving me only the title. This is giving us additional keyword. CTI or computer telephony or call account information or agent computer screen, customer info, information, customer data, or ACD, automatic call distributor, or call routing, or intelligent callback, or IVR, or callback, or call hyphen back, or IVR, or interactive voice response, or automated phone, or automated call, or touch hyphen tone keypad, or call flow, universal queuing, or IV, or interactive video, or predictive dialer, or automatically within the quotes, automatically record calls, or voice biometric, or pre-call question, automatic recall, or TDM, time division multiplexing, or IP, or internet protocol, or chatbot, or email bot, or predict who is calling, or predict why he or she is calling, or call prediction, all predicting calls, or call predict, or digital customer experience, or omni-channel, or hyphen omni-channel, or customer experience manager, or CEM. So this was the basically a search. That's where, okay, fine, this is the first search, or we want something from this. And that's where now we are bracketing, now we are bucketing. Okay, this is the first search. Now we will understand why this. Going over the flow, or how is it? I'll take a pause. Is it too confusing?
A bit confusing.
Okay, let me not get into that in that case. Let's say, okay.
See, the first bracket is all fine, but the second bracket where it is starting and ending, I can't follow.
Okay.
Shiv, I have a question also.
Hmm.
Can you go back on that search? What you got?
This one.
No, earlier call center one. What was that?
This one.
This one. Okay, just a minute.
This one straightforward.
You wrote like first you have grouped 3, right?
Okay,
in
this
3
one, yes.
Yeah, and I'm talking about that because I just noticed first group and second group in between you wrote or, and third one is and, right?
Absolutely.
So like or means, are we trying to get the any of the word from the both group and plus that
this,
and, or
exactly. So this would give us any one word from this, or in a combination of any one word from this along with any one word from this.
Like this and whatever the words we have grouped in and bracket, these are the mandatory one, right? And or means out
or
of
again,
that, right?
No, this is again or. So either this part.
But any of means, like suppose
any
like
word.
inbound and outbound, either with the user or consumer, but these from this and these, right?
No,
But
just a
in that
second.
first one, like,
Don't get confused. These will give us any one word from this. All right, which is straightforward. All right. This will give us user, inbound, or user outbound, like that. User communication, user telephone, user web, user chat, user email, user messaging, user interaction, user experience. If not user, it would give consumer inbound, consumer outbound, consumer communication, consumer telephone, consumer web, consumer chat, consumer email, consumer messaging, consumer interaction, consumer experience. If not user or consumer, it could give customer inbound, customer outbound, customer communication, customer telephone, customer web, customer chat, customer email, customer messaging, customer interaction, customer experience. Or call inbound, call outbound, call communication, call telephone, call web, call chat, call email, call messaging, call interaction, call experience. Or business with inbound, business with outbound, or business with communication, or business with telephone, or business with web, or business with chat, or business with email, or business with messaging, or business with interaction, or business with experience. Or technical with inbound, technical with outbound, technical with communication, technical with telephone, technical with web, technical with chat, technical with email, technical with messaging, technical. So likewise combination. And not necessary, this has to be as it is in the double quotes. It could be anywhere. User and inbound could be anywhere. So that widens the search results. So this is definitely a straightforward. This is a one Boolean, second Boolean, or this give me a set of result which has this one, or give me a set of result which has a combination of one word from this and combination of one word from this. And along with, okay, so this is the first use case. This is the first use case. This is the second use case. But anyway, we need A or B, and along with these are all the C's. CTI, computer telephony, call center, caller account information, agent computer screen, customer info, customer information, customer data, ACD, automatic call distribution, call routing, and all everything. And the search ends.
So it is like A or B and this.
A within the A itself, either A.1 or A.2. So if I say this is A and B, within the A, I would name it A.1, or this would be named as A.B, which would be the combination of this and this.
I'm just giving one output for this result, just taking the first, just as an example. Then it is, the first one is all are in OR, right? So the output will be user, inbound, city, right? This is one thing you're looking for.
First you are saying this one.
So this is completely in OR, right? It
completely OR. It would take contact center, call center, anything.
Anything. So it may happen that it doesn't, I mean, in the result, it doesn't count that A, because it comes under OR, right? But OR, if I talk about this second part, it is a kind of a mandatory, right? User inbound or consumer outbound.
Which A? Which A you are saying doesn't count A?
No, I'm saying the first one, which is in the OR, right? From set of this or this one, it is in AND, right? The second set.
Yes.
So out of that, it has to have a combination of user and inbound, like and user inbound.
Yes.
And then it has to come with city. I'm just taking one example. Then user inbound city should be there. Something like that, right? In the output, I'm saying.
Absolutely. So any one word from this or any one word with the combination of this and this. So that my search has been widened. After that, I will take additional keywords. Now this, if we see, it's only now, it started with one bracket, closing with one bracket. Now bracketing is important. When we are using that Boolean in Boolean, bracketing is important. Normal go with the logic. Any one word from this, or, open with a single bracket, closed with a single bracket. Any one word from this, or, open with the bracket, one single bracket, closed with the one single bracket. And any one word from this, or, open with the single bracket, closed with the single bracket. But how will we make this and this bracket optimized? So there we need one more bracket. We need this, or we need this. That's where we said this one bracket opened, close the bracket, so that it's taking any one word from this. Then we gave, we'll do one more example. Or now here we said any one word from this or this. That's where we just opened one more bracket, closed it, one more bracket. So this bracket, this first bracket, and this last bracket. Okay, so this first bracket and this last bracket is only to cover that straightforward word, is only to cover that one word from this particular set. Or this bracket, because here we have and also here we have two different sets, this one set and this one set, and that is where we need one more bracket. And then we gave or and, but again to close up with this bracket, so that this is understanding this first bracket, any one word from this, or this bracket is been closed. So this is this one. This bracket will be a closure of this bracket, so that it takes any one word. It takes any one word from the first set and any one word from the second set. This closed, but here we have a one set and a two set, and that's where we are closing with, open the bracket with a 2 times, and then
So Shiv, double bracket we are using, bracket in bracket we are using to just create a boundary for that search, right? Particular string, right?
if you don't create that boundary, it would not give you the searches, because the sets has not been defined.
Yeah, because of that. But when we are creating, so is it that like in the only end of that particular string we need to keep the double bracket, or in between also?
That's where the logic is, understanding where to keep. Let me just take this example, and let's miss off one or the other bracket, and then you see what happens.
It is like doing those maths problems, like first bracket, solve it, then go to the second bracket.
Absolutely.
Huh? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Basically, this is the programming language, the way they open and create the bracket when they do that. So
Okay,
that's
4.6 million.
that was the pattern we are using.
Namrata, you don't have to go to programming also. Like school days, we used to do now first bracket, second bracket, third
I'm not
bracket,
a math
fourth thing.
student.
Oh.
Joyita, I'm not a math student. I'm very poor in math.
Anyways. Okay, so now this is a proper bracketing. That's where we need to understand, if I have one bracket and second bracket, A or B, then I need one more bracket to close. So now let's say here, now we miss any one single bracket, just the one single bracket. Maybe a first bracket we missed, result messed up.
I believe Naukri and Monster, they automatically put bracket in bracket. If you keep your Boolean search, run your Boolean search over there in their search bar. If extra word, they by default they will give the double bracket in bracket. I have used earlier. I used to see
after or,
and
here is a 2 brackets. We just remove one, and again search is messed up. We'll take more simple example. I think to give an example, this was little complex. So
just give do 2 or 3 search. No, it's very large. When you're putting large search string, that was a bit confusing. Just 1 or 2.
Software.
Just simplify it with 1 or 2 group words in each group, right?
The large example I wanted to show in a real time. The reason, because those are only the kind of examples we might come across, but otherwise simple way, I'll just show you.
here the challenge is like where to keep the double bracket. That was the challenge, because single bracket I believe everyone understands.
Julian,
And the only challenge was where to keep that double bracket in bracket. That was the little challenge. So that's, you have to simplify.
But that is customizable, right? Because the way Shiv wants it, it may be different the way you want it. So your double bracket will be different, right? If I'm not wrong.
we'll come there.
And this will not work in Google, right? It's more than 32 bits. Okay.
Software engineer. Okay, now SDE, SWE, SE. What else? Software engineer, software developer, software development, DEVEL, DEVEL. OP. Software development engineer, MTS, SMTS. Okay, let's keep MTS and SMTS here. MTS, SMTS. What else? Software engineer, software development engineer, software developer, software programmer. Okay.
SDE, have you written? SDE.
Nindra. Programmer.
Staff engineer.
Yeah, member of technical staff. Staff engineer. Staff developer. SD we have written. Here also we have written SDE. Now variations of SDE. SDE2, 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 SDE space 2.
सिर्फ फिर से तो लंबा कर रहे हो आप.
Huh?
Again, you are writing such a detailed one.
No, we need that. That's the reason. That's the reason we need to understand that Boolean in Boolean. Okay.
पहले छोटा करके बताओ, so that we can understand the logic. उसके बाद लंबा.
Okay. So now this can be written
SS
something like
software.
Shiv, is there any technique or operator which can find similar titles for a particular title? Say for example, DevOps engineers will have titles like cloud engineer, cloud operations, infrastructure engineer, right?
Manual approach generally. Otherwise, LinkedIn now giving that in recruiter, it's giving that option. But in case if someone do not have a LinkedIn recruiter, then maybe definitely we'll have to go through the number of profiles and see. All right. So this is how the search would look for a straightforward search, I would say.
Shiv, by any chance, like can you share these, bank whatever that you have saved?
Strings?
Yeah, keywords, I mean to say.
Yeah, sure.
Keywords.
Okay, let's say in title here. Come. And this is pretty much a straightforward search, right? We got a 260 results. Current Karnataka, that is pretty much a straightforward search. Now optimizing these further, let's say now software and
Recruiter, right?
yeah, we'll see in link Google also. Now in Google, now if we take this example in title, all this title, then in Google we have a limitation of 32 keywords. We'll come there. Just in the interest of time to give you a quick thing. Okay.
Chief, can you increase the, I mean, let us zoom in a bit.
Now,
A little more, huh? That's fine.
I don't know, it's not working now. Okay, now instead of writing this long, software and programmer or engineer or developer, or instead of writing software 10 times or how many ever the times, we would write software or programmer or engineer or developer or development. So here programmer or engineer or developer or development, engineer anyways come here. So member of software or member or technical staff. So software or programmer or engineer or developer or development or software technical staff, or member programmer, member engineer, member developer, member development, or member technical staff. So instead of writing member of technical staff as it is, we just divided member here and technical staff here. Senior member of technical staff, member and technical staff is anyways there. We don't need. Okay, so member of staff. Okay, staff. Okay, here we have an engineer member. I'll just take staff also here. So that the staff programmer, staff engineer, staff developer, staff development, staff technical staff, whatever the combination. Staff developer, yeah, it would take a staff developer also. So this becomes one bracket. Now, these are the short forms. How will you incubate this short form to this now? Or all these short forms. Okay, now what we need, a combination of any one word from this and along with, okay, combination of any one word from this along with combination of any one word from this or any one word from this. Now we need to bracketize. Let's say now we are saying this and this. Okay, this bracket is created, this bracket is created. Okay, so I would bracketize this first. Okay, or we need this. So again, we need to bracketize this and we need to bracketize this. So these two brackets is basically to bracketize, to give a, to keep it closed ended. So this is one and this is one. So these two bracket, first to bracketize this, or we need this also. Then we need to again bracketize. This would give any one result which has been bracketized from this to this, or any one result from this bracket. So instead of writing this long string, we would end up in writing only this first string. Now let's take all this. So that was a lengthier one. And yeah, this is where it is. So either we give lengthier one, we write 10 things. Now let's go for a Google. Now let's say, how many times we'll write in title, in title, in title. And if it is not correct, even if one particular operator messes up here and there, LinkedIn would not give a result. Google might give, but LinkedIn won't give a result. Okay, now let me just take this search. We'll copy paste it here. Site linkedin.com/in title software programmer or software engineer. Let's make this our pipes. 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 Pipe.
So 32 keywords is the limitation, right, Chef? Do
Absolutely.
not consider operators, no, only keywords, right?
Includes sometimes. Let's see.
So the quotation marks, pipe symbol, brackets, they won't get counted, right? Hyphens.
They would. Everything would get counted. So now, in case if you're using or and, then it would get counted. But if you're using pipe space, it wouldn't. Okay, now this is the search. We come here and give this search. Okay, now SDE, any subsequent word was ignored because we limit 32 queries. Now let's say we'll remove SDE. This removation also will happen in order. If that SD has a lesser number of results, then it would remove. Okay, SD will remove. Okay, after removing SDE, it still says, okay, SD has been removed. Let's say, okay, let's remove this SDE. Then this SD2 also.